Hi, this is Professor Linda Miles from the Hostos Library, and today I'm going to do a little bit of a demonstration on how to use our OneSearch search tool to find library materials. So we're actually going to start from the Hostos website, and we're going to use that as a stepping stone to get to the library website. You can get to the library website just by clicking on the word library right here above the blue banner. Once you're on the library website, if you wait a moment, a little button will appear, a little box that asks you, do you need help? A librarian is online and ready to help. And then you can click on this Chat Now button if you want help from a librarian. I'm just going to go ahead and click on No Thanks. So we're going to concentrate over here in the box with the 4 tabs. You'll see that the first tab is labeled OneSearch, and that's where we're going to start. The other tabs are for other search functions, but today we're just working with OneSearch. OneSearch is a tool that searches all of the library databases, and it searches the catalog of resources that are available in the library at Hostos. So it's got a huge amount of materials that it's searching. I'm going to go ahead and put my cursor in the search box, and I'm going to type in my search terms. Today I'm going to type for articles about teenage depression. So I'm going to type in those words. Those are my keywords. Teenage depression. And I'm going to click search. This is going to take me away from the library website and into the OneSearch interface. So we have actually found almost 37,000 results. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Almost 37,000 results. And they're all kinds of things. I'm going to go ahead and use the scroll bar, and you can see the first 2 items on this list are books. These are physical books that are in the library at Hostos. Then you've got a couple of articles, then another book. It's a massive amount of information. In order to narrow it down to the most helpful information, we're going to use filters, and we're going to scroll to see what filters are available. They're over here on the right-hand side in a column. So I'm going to scroll down until I see the topic subject category. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to expand that so you can see all of the options. There's a lot of different things you can choose from here to help you narrow down your resources. I'm going to start with the teenagers filter, which is going to take us from 37,000 to 4,000, or just under 4,000 resources. To that, I'm going to add another one. I'm going to go back down and expand topic subject again. And I'm going to look down here and I'm going to select depression. Now we're down to just under 600 resources. So you can see how that has really narrowed things down for us. Now the difference between typing teenage depression in the search box on the library webpage or up here at the top of the OneSearch page, and the difference between that as a search strategy and using these filters of teenagers and depression, we've been able to really narrow things down. That's because the typed in keywords in the search box are basically that. They're keywords. They're looking for those words anywhere in the information about that article. Whereas these filters, teenagers and depression, that came from the category topic subject, that means that these 576 results are all actually about teenage depression. They don't just have the words teenager and depression somewhere in the article or in the information. Okay, I'm going to use one more filter. I'm going to scroll down here in the right column again. I'm going to expand where it says date, because I don't want any older articles. I want something more current, more up to date. This one isn't a list that you pick from. You actually have to put your cursor in there and erase one of the dates. I'm going to put in 2010. So I only get things that are in the last 10 years. And then I have to click on Refine to narrow it down further. All right, now I'm down to 367. And because I've used these filters, they're probably the most relevant to my search. I'm going to go ahead and click on this first one, the Journey Through and Beyond Mental Health Services in the United Kingdom. This opens up a second page. And here, where it says View Online, try a link below, for this particular article, it lists 5 different links that I can use to get to this article. These are 5 different databases that hold this one article. I'm going to go ahead and click on the first one. This is going to take me out of the OneSearch tool. It's going to ask me to log in because now we're going into a subscription database that Hostos Library subscribes to. I'm going to log in here with my CUNY ID. That's first name, last name, and then 2 digits. You probably remember yours. And I'm going to use my password for that login. It's the same thing that gets you into Blackboard, for instance. So once I log in, now I'm in one of the EBSCO databases. EBSCO is our vendor. And there's the article, The Journey Through and Beyond Mental Health Services. Well, there's the title to the article. How do I get to full text? If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see the PDF here that says PDF full text or HTML full text. I usually prefer the PDF, so I'm going to click on that. And that is going to open up this article as a PDF file. And I can save it to my computer, and I can access it from there, or I can email it to myself, any of those things. All right, now, let me go back to my results. I'm going to close this record. Remember, this is the one we clicked on. This is the Journey Through and Beyond. I click on the X to close that and go back to my results. And let me go ahead and try another one. I'm going to click on this second article. It looks like a research article that's looking at the links between levels of cortisol and depression in teenage boys. I'm going to go ahead and click on that one. Again, it opens that second page. And under View Online, oh, in this case, there's just one link. Okay, it's only in one database. I'm going to go ahead and click on that link. And this takes me into a different database. It looks completely different. Instead of an EBSCO database, this is our JSTOR database. So I got to look around and figure out how to get to the full text because it's not laid out the same as the last one was. Ah, here it is. Download PDF is a little button right here. So I could get to the full text that way. I'm going to go back in to my search results because I want to show you 2 more features of the OneSearch interface. You'll notice these icons up here at the corner next to my result. I'm looking now at the Journey Through and Beyond Mental Health Services. And you see the quotation marks? If I click on that icon, it's going to open up a little interface here that's going to provide me with a citation that I can copy and save somewhere to use in my references list in my paper. You'll see that here in the left-hand side, they want you to choose a citation style. So check and see which citation style your professor prefers. Usually it's either MLA or APA. And if you click on that button, it regenerates, it reformats that citation in the format that you like. Then you can click on Copy Citation to Clipboard, and then you can paste it into a document or into your paper. The second thing I wanted to show you here was this envelope icon. This is a way that you can email yourself a result for later. So if you're not sure that you're going to want to look at this article right now or even download it right now, or maybe you're not even on your own computer and you need to email it to yourself for later, you can go ahead and type in your email address. I'm going to put in my Hostos address here. oops, typo. And click send, and then that will send you a link to this record so that you can get back to it when you're at your own computer. Okay, this is what was covered in this demo. How to get to the OneSearch tool, how to use it to find library resources, how to use filters to narrow down the results, how to get to the full text version of the article, how to generate a citation in the appropriate style, and how to email yourself a link to the item from the OneSearch system. We have a handout with some images and diagrams that can help you in case you feel you're likely to forget. You may want to take a picture of this URL. This will get you to that handout. You can also get more help. At the library, as you know, we have a live chat. We looked at that Chat Now button as we were navigating to the OneSearch tool today. You can also email us at reflibrarian@hostos.cuny.edu. Good luck with your projects.